is his night, and what a story that would be to cap off his crazy week. John Hunter Nemechek and Corey Heim to start us at Kansas.
This is going to be awesome. I'm going to go with 4 wide easily. That's how wide we're going to get.
And I don't think it's going to take as long to get there. Look at that big swing to the outside by Zane Smith. That's a power move on John Hunter.
Woo. There's a group that's 4 wide off of 2.
There they are.
And they're all glued together now.
Well, that didn't take long.
This track and the Goodyear tire right now is so racy, and you're seeing John Hunter just power down on the outside. And normally the bottom groove is preferred, but the middle is where the momentum has been with fresh tires.
The pole winner, John Hunter Nemechek, leads the first lap with his teammate Corey Heim in tow. And the 9 of Blaine Perkins went around, spun, and was able to keep it going without hitting anything. Check it out.
Doesn't happen very often, does it? Is that a bit of a bump there?
I'd say. Tate Fogelman getting into Blaine Perkins a little bit. Back in the 28th position.
Not sure if he thought he was clear or not, but it was like, hey, buddy.
Good look at Corey Heim in the 51, the JBL Tundra. And this is his first career stage win. Corey Heim wins stage 1 here at Kansas.
And he won it going away, Vince. The last lap on the racetrack, he outran the whole field by a half a second. That's incredible.
At a time.
Zane Smith on his way to another stage win. It would be his 4th of the season. He has been super impressive again tonight. Zane Smith, the winner of stage 2 here at Kansas.
He's in the 2nd spot trying to make something happen.
Haley Deegan back there in the 15th spot. Wow, 4-5 wide.
Riley,
not supposed to be able to do that.
Riley had some huge speed off 4. He cashed in on that big time.
You take advantage of those opportunities, don't you? Watch this off turn 4. This is crazy.
Dominated most of this race. He's led 67 laps, and he is out front by 5+ seconds as we've got a caution out for some contact.
Yeah, somebody got in the wall down in turns 1 and 2, scraped along the wall. NASCAR threw the caution just before most people were getting ready to pit, so this is timely.
Yeah, this kind of chops it up in half, more or less. You know, as far as getting your tires on, and you know, the same type of run that we saw in stage 1, stage 2. Yeah,
that's right.
44 is trying to do some body work at speed.
Put some debris down on the track with that contact.
Yeah, right now he's like not even in Kansas. He's over in Missouri.
Oh, and around. Speaking of caution, it's the 40 truck of Dean Thompson, and the caution is out.
We were just trying to give the win to Zane, right? And then Dean Thompson's like, no, hold up a little bit.
Thompson was back in the 19th position.
Whoa, this shakes it up. This is like Yahtzee, where you got the 6 dice and you throw them back in the cup. See what you got.
That's what Zane's thinking. What have I got myself into now after dominating? And you know how wild the restarts are. We've already seen 4 wide. Take a look at Thompson coming off the corner. He just switches ends with them. Loose off. That's a good example right there, Vince, of loose off. If you need to pick, if your driver says he's loose off, that's what it looks like.
Smith by a second over Majeski.
You know, we talked about whether you pit or whether you're not. Matt DiBenedetto has been outside the top 15 most all day. He's up in the top 10 now with those scuffed tires he put on. So that's a good call for that team.
That's good. Hopefully they learn something from that sequence of events. We need more out of DiBenedetto.
There's a good look at Matty D. They had a brake issue in practice around qualifying and had to start at the rear of the field. And he said if we could just have a good, clean race, I think we could make something happen. And able to do that. Final lap for Zane Smith on his way to a 3rd win this season.
In dominating style.
Absolutely. And the only driver with multiple wins this season, and he is doing it with an exclamation point tonight. And tip the cap to Ty Majeski. He's going to have a career best finish if he brings it home in that 2nd position. But tonight it belongs to Zane Smith.
Right, checker flag, finally a mile and a half, baby.
The winner at Kansas.
Amazing execution.
Solid round, yes.
Unbelievable truck.
Execution, exactly.
Made my job damn easy.
Look at those smiles.
You gotta love those days, right, Mikey? I mean, when it's easy like that in a certain way, just don't take it for granted. You got to put the effort forth. You got to go back to the shop and understand what all took place to make it happen and to continue to build to get better.
And Chris Lawson, the crew chief for Zane Smith, told me last week at Darlington, he said, if we can get out of here with a top 10, I'm going to be really happy. He said, because we're loaded for bear next week. We have got the truck that we really want for Kansas, and look what happened here tonight.
And you said it so well earlier, Kurt. It's a team sport. The pit crew did their job. Zane did his job. The truck came to Kansas loaded for bear, as Vince said, and look what the results are.
And why did they do that? Because this track's in the playoffs later this year. This was a playoff type attitude that I saw right from the beginning with these guys.
Super impressive tonight. Zane Smith led 108 of the 134 laps. That's a whooping. He brought out the can tonight.
And early in this race, Corey Heim drove up there and drove around him. I was thinking, Zane's like, what is going on here? I don't understand how he could be that much better, but got the track position, got the lead, and just was dominant throughout the second half of the race.
Well, unfortunate for Corey Heim. The box score, you're going to look at it maybe later tonight or in the morning and see Heim in 33rd place, 10 laps off the pace, but not indicative of the speed that he had in that 51 truck tonight.
Definitely had the speed, definitely had the right lanes and the way that he was racing through some of the traffic. Just again, like those mechanical gremlins are always tough, but there's your winner.
Josh Sims is down there with the winner, Zane Smith, the 22-year-old from California, celebrating again tonight.
Zane Smith with a career high in laps led en route to your series-leading third win of the season. What was the key for you in this dominant victory?
Yeah, really just an unbelievable truck. We obviously struggled there in the first stage, and I feel like I made the mistake last week with adjusting too much in the heat of day, and it wasn't right in the night, and we just executed greatly with this truck. This is our Vegas truck. I feel like this would have been an image of Vegas, what we've seen tonight, if I didn't get damage early in the race there. But what a track record with Speedco and Love's, just so dang cool. That was one of my easier ones I've ever had to win, but that late race restart scared me a little bit. Good thing I didn't have another one there because I am stuck in fourth. So sorry for the no burnout.
Well, Zane, you said you wanted that mile and a half to add to what you've done because you've won on basically every sort of track. What does this say about you as a driver that you're winning at all these different type of tracks?
Yeah, I mean, the Truck Series and the Xfinity Series and really all your career until you hopefully get to this level is all about building your resume, and that's what I'm trying to do the best I possibly do, and none of this would be possible without the great people on this whole 38 team, and it's not always equipment that makes these things go fast. It's all the people, and Bob Jenkins for performance. Everyone on this 38 team is truly unbelievable. Probably the most fun I've ever had in my racing career this far.
Congrats, Zane.
Hey, race fans, thanks for watching our video. For all NASCAR on Fox News, content, and the best clips from Fox Sports, be sure to follow and subscribe to our channel.